In this video, I want to show you the only thing that your SaaS is missing in order to scale. I'm Neil Gambit, and we have worked with B2B SaaS from pre-revenue up to multi-million in annual recurring revenue. And I've seen that again and again and again, that this is the only thing stopping you, the only thing stopping from B2B SaaS and software founders to scale. Think about it. If today you had a profitable, predictable, and scalable way to acquire new clients, you could make more money. Therefore, the only thing you are missing is figuring out what's the profitable, predictable, and scalable way that you can acquire new customers. And that's what I call a profitable funnel and what most people call a profitable funnel. So now we know you are here and you have one idea, one SaaS idea, or you have one SaaS business, and you want to go here. It's increasing your monthly recurrent revenue. And the only thing it's stopping you, the bridge to go from here to here, it's a profitable, predictable, and scalable way to acquire new clients, aka a profitable funnel. So, but different businesses at different stages with different ideal customers will require different funnels. But the main thing I want you to understand here is that if you look at your schedule, you want to make more money. And if you look at your schedule, you maybe are launching new features, you are trying to get feedback from people that will never buy, or that people that it's not actually the clients that are going to pay you the most money. You are listening to other founders. You are doing all these tasks that are not actually focused on figuring out what is going to be my predictable and profitable way to acquire new clients at scale. So even if you are below 5K in monthly recurring revenue, you may need, I need to build my software so that I can validate my idea. Okay. You may need to build a software, at least an MVP, in order to validate your idea. But if you don't have a funnel that attracts your ideal client, how are you going to validate your software? Because you are trying to validate your software doing questionnaires, forms to people that they are never going to buy and that they are not your ideal client. So in order to validate your idea, you first need to attract your ideal customer. And that's why even if you are below 5K MRR, you need a funnel. You need a predictable way to meet with your ideal client so that you can validate your idea. And if you are above 5K, if you are above even 20K MRR, your highest point of leverage, it's still your funnel, because you can take all the information, all the evidence that you have gathered from generating leads or from generating clients. You can look at what are the clients that it's investing the most money inside your business so that you can improve it and you can scale it and you can make it more efficient. You can attract higher customers. You can actually do good market research because you have customers, and that's super valuable in order to improve your message, in order to improve your funnel and make it more profitable, so that then you can scale it. You can put more gasoline into the funnel. You maybe even can start adding new funnels into the business. But the main conclusion here is that it doesn't matter what is your stage. If you are stuck, it's because you don't have a profitable and predictable way to acquire new clients. And therefore, that's your highest point of leverage. And that's where most of your time and most of your resources should be focused on. That's why we decided to take matters into our own hands and use all the knowledge we have gathered after working with companies from pre-revenue up to multi-million in annual recurring revenue, and put it all together inside our school community that you can get access for free in the link below. And our goal is very simple. We know you are very good at developing a great product, but we also want to make you really good at taking this product into the market at profit. That's why this community exists, because a lot of software founders with a better product than their competitors are making less money because their competitors are just better at marketing, better at making promises. Because most founders are not able to meet consistently with qualified clients, or most founders are not able to run demo calls that actually make sales, or most founders are not able to increase their activation rate when they get a free trial. And that's why we built a community specifically for B2B SaaS to build profitable funnels. Here we do three things. First, we make sure you have the right funnel for your business, depending on your stage, depending on your resources, your time available, or your audience. Second, we make sure that you execute as fast as possible with clear step-by-step processes with AI tools and with AI prompts that are trained on winning examples of people that have done it before and that have done it successfully. And third, you have the option to get one-on-one support to make sure that the quality of your outcome is good enough. Because it's really difficult to make a profitable ad. It's really difficult to make a profitable cold outreach if you have never seen how a profitable ad looks like, or if you don't know how a profitable cold email looks like. Therefore, how are you going to assess if the quality of your outcome is good enough? And that's why you have the option to get one-on-one support. So with these three ingredients, the right funnel, fast execution, and one-on-one support, it's how we make sure that the persons and the members inside our community can scale their SaaS. So getting back to the drawing board, you are here, you want to get here, and therefore we have got to the conclusion that your next step is building a funnel. But what I also want you to know is that what is stopping you from starting to build a funnel today, it's not more budget, it's not adding more filters for your software, it's not watching more YouTube videos like this one, or it's not doing more demos to your warm with your friends, right? What is stopping you from starting your funnel today, it's just a go-to-market strategy. Okay, you are here, you want a go-to-market strategy so that you can decide how to execute your funnel and you can get the feedback and the data from executing it. Okay, and a go-to-market strategy in a very simple way, it's just four things. First, you want to clearly define what's the problem you're solving. Second, you want to decide who are you solving this problem for. Third, you want a message, a clear argument to persuade these people that you can fix this problem and save them money or making them more money. That's the message that you need to build. Okay, so you need to look at, okay, if you had your ideal client in front of you, what arguments would you make to prove that it's costing them money to not buy your software? Okay, that's the question you need to make yourself in order to build the message. Okay, what's their current alternative and how are they going to be better off by using my alternative? And once we have these three ingredients, the only thing you're missing is the channel. Okay, it's the channel or the funnel. Therefore, the conclusion of the go-to-market strategy is this is the channel that we are going to use to reach out these people, showing them this message about how we can solve this problem and making them better off. That's everything you need for a go-to-market strategy. That's one of the things we have in our accelerator, and that we have AI to help you do all these steps faster. So you can start using the right channel, validating your software or scaling your software solution. So in summary, let's make the recap. You are missing a profitable funnel to scale your MRR, to scale your B2B SaaS and increase your MRR. Second, the only thing is stopping you from starting building a profitable funnel, it's not even having a software. All you need to do is the go-to-market strategy that I just told you, and make sure your schedule it makes sense with your highest point of leverage. So look at what's your highest point of leverage and make sure your schedule it's based on that. So if this resonates with you and you are serious about scaling your SaaS or building a profitable funnel, remember that you can access for free inside our school community in the link down below.